I should use the security card.
Carla, I'm so glad you're safe. Why did you go alone? I was worried sick when I didn't find you upstairs.
Every second was precious. What if the murderer got away because I waited?
I understand how you feel, but what you did was reckless. We should have gone together as a team. It's safer that way.
I'll try to remember that next time. Also, weren't you supposed to come with the Admiral?
I couldn't find him. He wasn't in his suite.
Did you look by the cliffside? He was patrolling around Dr. Cat's suite before.
I did. There was no one there.
Well, I guess it'll be just the two of us moving forward. I haven't checked any of the other areas yet.
We'll just make do with what we have. Let's move forward. Whoever broke in here also unlocked all the doors.
Does that mean the system was compromised?
Most likely. I can't say I'm surprised, though. Whoever hacked in has access to high-level tech, same as on the USB key we found in Portia's suite.
Is there anything we can do to stop them?
It's a bit too late for that. They most likely already gained the access they needed. We should investigate what happened here first, before figuring out our next steps.
Roger that.
Doesn't look like anything is in...
Ruben, look, it's...
Genie! Thank goodness. She's just unconscious.
Phew. I'm glad she's okay. Let me look around for a bit. Maybe I'll be able to piece together what happened here.
Thanks, Carla.
Someone's tampered with the treat machine. I should take a photo for evidence. Ruben, I think the treat machine is out of order. And there are a bunch of treats lying on the ground, too. Could it be a malfunction?
It's possible, but it's never happened before. We do have regular maintenance for it. However, there's a chance that someone tampered with the machine through Haven's system.
It feels like the work of our culprit, once again. They might have used it to get Jeannie's attention and have her come out.
Even if they did, why is she unconscious?
Maybe they sedated her somehow. With one of the treats, perhaps?
It's a possibility, but it's only a speculation until we find evidence.
Let me look around more. Maybe I'll find something else.
Carla, did you find anything?
I think I found a tranquilizer gun.
A tranquilizer gun? Let me take a look at it. This is indeed one of our tranquilizer guns.
Are the tranquilizers kept in this room?
No, we keep them in the control room. Someone must have brought this one here.
It might have been used on Jeannie. Mind if I examine her body for any clues?
Be my guest.
Nothing here. I should keep looking. That's a tranquilizer dart. I should take a photo for evidence.
Well, that confirms our theory. And the good thing is, it's only a mild sedative, so she should be fine after a good night's sleep.
But why did they drug Jeannie in the first place?
Probably to get a sample of her DNA. Most likely they took samples of her saliva, since they can be stored for longer. I bet they're hoping to extract some information about the serum from it.
Is it possible to find anything out about the serum from DNA?
Yes, but I don't believe they'll be able to reverse engineer it just from a sample of modified DNA.
Well, that's one less thing for us to worry about.
Yes, but we should still be wary about it. Either way, I think Jeannie will be fine if we leave her here to sleep it off. In the meantime, let's go back to the hallway and see what else we can find.
Agreed.
We should check the control room next. The control system was shut down. We can turn it back on, but every system will need to be manually linked back to the control room.
What systems does Haven have?
Security alarms, door locks, ventilation, cameras, lights, and others have their software linked with the control room. But to link all the software back together, I'll need a second pair of hands. Could you help?
Okay, I'll help you any way I can.
I'm glad you're up for the challenge.
All right. What do you want me to do?
Go to the console on the right and use the middle screen on it to link the software. I'll work on the console on the left.
Got it. Let's do this. I think it's this screen Ruben was talking about. Everything's working again, except the cameras. Huh? There's another room by the entrance? But I didn't see a door there. Ruben, what? Ruben?
I'm in the lab.
Ruben, I'm sorry.
It was the intruder. They ransacked the place.
Did they find what they were looking for?
I'm not sure. Everything's scattered around. It's a mess. Actually, would you give me a hand to look for a purple folder? It should be here somewhere.
Purple folder. What's in it?
If you don't mind, I'd like to find it first.
Of course. I need to cut open the package first. I need to insert a CD. It's empty. I need to insert a CD. I found it.
Great. Let me see it. Damn it. It's gone.
What's gone?
My journal, Carla. My notes. I kept them in this folder.
Ruben, it's going to be okay. The intruder is still on the island, and so are we. They can't run away.
Right. Right. I guess you have over yet.
What was in the file that was so important anyway? Is it something to do with Project Genetica?
Yes. It contained notes about the procedure for synthesizing the Genetica serum.
Let's not lose faith. We can get your journal back.
And how do you plan to do that? We don't even know who took it. But don't worry. It's fine. They only have one of the 3 journals required to reproduce the serum. It's the first time I'm glad I keep all of them in separate places.
Where do you keep the other 2 folders?
No need for you to know both locations, but I'll check in on one of them later. I'll show you, too. Let's head back to the control room. There's one more thing I'd like to do. since the main system is restored, I'd like to give you access to all areas in Haven. If there's another emergency, I don't want you to get stranded in here.
What do you need me to do?
Place your hand on the touchpad there. It will scan your handprint and add you to the database. Everything seems to be in order. Now you should have access to all of Haven's areas. We're all done here. So why don't we go back to the hallway and continue the investigation?
Okay.
Only one place left to check. The Creative Hub.
Is there anything important in there?
No, not really. But I'd prefer to clear all the areas to make sure we haven't missed anything.
All right, then let's go.
It doesn't look like anyone's been here. We should look around just in case. We might spot something odd.
Sounds like a plan. Reuben, does Mrs. Bird have access to Haven?
No, I don't think so. Why are you asking?
I found a blackjack, which I'm positive is the same one I gave to Mrs. B for protection before.
That definitely shouldn't be in here. Perhaps we should take a look at the living quarters, too.
Living quarters? Do people live down here?
Not at the moment, but it's where most of the scientists stay while they're giving me a hand on the project. Let's head in. The living quarters can be found behind the door at the back. Let's look.
Stay away from me!
Georgiana! It's me! Calm down!
Reuben, Carla, how glad I am to see you. For a moment I thought I was a goner.
What happened, Georgiana? Why are you here?
Oh, dear. I'm not entirely sure where to begin. I was prepping the food for tomorrow's breakfast in the kitchen. Wait, it's still Wednesday, right?
Yes, it's nighttime.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how long I was out for.
Are you telling us someone knocked you out?
I think so. But they sneaked up on me from behind. If it was a fair fight, I would have given them a run for their money.
Georgiana, how do you feel? Maybe Catherine should take a look at you.
I'm fine, dear. It takes more than that to hurt me.
I'm just happy to see that you're safe and sound, Mrs. B. Would you mind telling us what you remembered then? It will help us fit the pieces together. You said you were prepping food for breakfast, didn't you?
That's right, I was. I was getting some ingredients from the fridge when I noticed someone going down into the wine cellar. So I followed.
Did you see who it was?
No, but I was hoping it was Reuben so I could have a word with him.
When did this happen?
I don't know the exact time, but it was a bit after you came to ask about Jax.
All right. Please, go on with the story.
I followed the person downstairs, but these old bones ain't as quick as they used to be. When I did reach the cellar, I only saw the Haven elevator door closing.
So you kept following the person down here?
Well, yes, dear. I did think it was rather strange that when I called for Reuben, no one responded. I thought something fishy was going on, so I went down in the elevator too.
And how did you end up here?
When I reached Haven, the door to the creative hub was open. So naturally, I went in. Then everything went dark. I'm sure that's when I was knocked out. Next thing I know, I wake up and hear voices coming from the other room. And here we are.
Is there any way you can prove any of this?
Well, no. But before coming down to Haven, I took my blackjack for defense.
Okay. But what made you take it? Didn't you think that it was Reuben going into the wine cellar?
I did, but found it very concerning when no one answered me. Reuben always answers. And after getting locked in the fridge before, I'm taking no chances. I always keep my club close.
Okay. I think I more or less have a picture about what happened here now. And you can have your blackjack back, Mrs. B.
Oh dear, where did you find it?
It was back in the room where you got knocked out.
That's when I must have dropped it.
Well, at least this part of the story checks out. Georgiana, let me lead you back upstairs. I think you've been through enough.
Oh, yes, dear. That would be splendid.
Carla, I'll be back in a minute.
All right. I'll look around here in the meantime. Just a magazine. An older issue, too. The doors are locked. No sign of a break-in on any of them. The doors are locked. The An ordinary coffee. Chloroform? This is probably what was used to knock Mrs. B out. I'd better take a photo for evidence. I should take the chloroform bottle too, and show it to Reuben. I doubt I'll find anything else down here. Time to head back.
Georgiana is still a bit shaken, but she should be fine after a couple hours of rest. Did you manage to find anything else, Carla?
I found a bottle of chloroform and a napkin that had been thrown into the trash bin.
Chloroform? Can you show it to me?
Of course.
As I figured. The bottle was taken from the Haven's laboratory. What do you think, Carla? Do you believe Mrs. Bird?
I do. Everything she said added up. Honestly, I don't see a motive for her to break in here either.
That's reassuring. My thoughts were the same. We should probably go over what we found.
Fairly certain the intruder broke in to find more info on Genetica. And from Mrs. Bird's story, we know the break-in happened around the time we had the interview.
Right. Do we know where everyone was during that time?
Not really. Only that Mrs. B was in the kitchen and that she followed someone into Haven.
It won't be easy to determine who could have done it just from the timing alone. Perhaps we should think about this from a different perspective. There is one thing that's been lingering at the back of my mind. Why did the security alarm go off?
Maybe they did it on purpose.
That's what I was thinking. But why would they trip the alarm on purpose? There has to be a reason.
It's just a guess. But maybe they wanted to make a statement.
What statement would that be?
That they're getting closer.
If that's all it is, then it's fine. Scare tactics won't work on me. Let's head to the entrance hall. There's one last thing I need to check on.
Sure, let's go.
Carla, what I'm about to show you is top secret. You have to promise me to keep this between the two of us.
Of course. I'm not sure what I should be looking at.
Behind this wall lies a secret vault I built to keep my most valuable possessions. Carla, you have the code to open it.
I have the code to open it? What are you talking about?
I gave it to you on your first day here. Remember the musical notes I wrote down for you?
I'm a bit confused. Why would you give me piano notes as the code for a secret vault?
I gave it to you as a puzzle at first. I thought it'd be interesting to see if you could solve it.
Why?
Well, I did my research on you and your reporting acumen before you got here. I thought it would be an interesting experiment to see if you could figure it out.
Sorry I didn't live up to your expectations.
No, don't be. It was my fault to start with. I didn't expect everything would take a turn for the worse and end up the way it did.
I doubt any of us expected it. All right, Ruben. What do you want me to do?
Place the piano note by the lock. It's the key that opens it.
I should use the piano notes to help me unlock the vault. Wait, this melody. Ruben, I think I've heard it before. Ruben, what's the name of this song?
It doesn't have a name, and it's not even a song, just a melody. There's a lot more I'd like to share with you, but we're best leaving it for another time.
All right, I'll look forward to that.
Good. Now let's stop standing around and head into the vault. Welcome to the vault. This is where I keep my most valuable possessions.
There's so much history down here.
I thought you'd like it. Sometimes I find myself coming down here to remember how far we've advanced as a society. Right. I think we got a bit sidetracked. We're here to find a blue folder containing notes on Genetica. The last time I was down here, I rearranged some things. I'm not exactly sure where I put it last. Mind giving me a hand finding it?
Of course. You can count on me. There should be a way to turn the clock hands. I found your folder.
You're amazing as always. Pass it over, would you? Great. The notes on Genetica are still here.
Are you planning to take them with you?
No point. I'll leave them in the vault. After all, the notes are all here. That means the intruder didn't manage to get in.
Oh, right. How come? Isn't this room connected to the Haven system?
The lock isn't. The intruder could only get in by knowing the combination.
Any way they could find out?
Not unless you or I tell someone. Anyway, the folder will be secure here. What we should be concerned about are our next steps.
Do you have anything in mind?
I'm a bit concerned about Sam. I don't think he would have left his self-appointed post without a good reason.
I just had a scary thought. What if the Admiral was attacked again?
I don't think Sam is the type to make the same mistake twice. But let's not jump to any conclusions. We should investigate this first. Let's head to the cliffside. There's a chance Wilkinson's already back at his post.
I think these are from... No one's here, Reuben.
Let's check. Maybe he's inside.
It's locked.
He's probably not inside then.
Reuben, Carla, can you hear me?
Dr. Cat, what's going on? Where's the Admiral?
Sam locked me in here a while ago and left. All he said is that he needed to take care of some documents.
Documents?
Reuben, while you're still here, I'm sorry I took the notes about Jeannie. I was trying to help.
Kat, I never doubted your intentions. Once we find Samuel, I promise I'll get you out.
Thanks, Reuben. It's more than I could ask for.
Dr. Cat said something about paperwork the Admiral needed to complete. Any idea what paperwork she's talking about?
No, I'm not sure.
Let's check the Admiral's suite then. Maybe he's back in his room.
Sam's not here.
I didn't think it'd be that easy. If he's not here, maybe there's something here that might lead us to him.
What do you have in mind?
Let's keep our eyes peeled for any documents.
All right, I'll check his suitcase.
It's empty. I need to fill it with water. What did you find there, Reuben?
The Admiral was writing a report on Genetica. A rather detailed one, too.
Interesting. I found a contract next to the table. Maybe it has something to do with it?
Let me have a look. Sam was preparing to sign a contract with me.
What contract?
Regarding Project Genetica's regulations and use on U.S. soil. I knew that Sam was here to evaluate the project's progress, threat level, and potential government uses. But I didn't know he came to the island intending to seal the deal, too. Anyway, most likely, these are the documents he mentioned to Dr. Cat.
Okay, so we have the documents. But where is the Admiral and why isn't he here?
He might be missing something he needs for the contract.
Reuben, do you know what he's missing?
No idea. But he left most of his belongings on the boat when he first arrived. So, whatever Sam needs probably sank with the boat.
What are we waiting for then? Let's go to the boathouse and see if he's there. Well, the diving gear is here. Dry, too. Doesn't look like the Admiral went swimming. I don't think the Admiral was in here. The diving gear doesn't look like it was used recently.
I was hoping we'd find him here.
It's just a guess. But a lot of things from the boat washed up on the shore. I bet if he is searching for something from the boat, it'll be there.
Good thinking, Carla. That might be it. Let's go. Sam, we've been looking all over for you.
If you're here to talk about why I locked up Dr. Cat, then don't bother. I did what I had to do.
Catherine is not a threat. Not to you, or to me, or to the project.
What makes you so sure about that?
While you had Dr. Cat under lock and key, someone broke into Haven and stole classified files about Project Genetica.
What? Why didn't you come and find me sooner?
I tried to find you before, but you weren't at the cliffside, Sam.
All right, my fault. I assume you believe Catherine couldn't have stolen the files.
I'm certain, especially since she's locked up.
Fine. I'll let her out tonight.
Good, but this doesn't mean I don't have doubts about you.
Are you serious? Please tell me you don't believe I'm the one responsible for the break-in.
Any proof that you didn't?
Proof of me standing in this goddamn rain for the past hour isn't enough? Wait, how on earth did you find me?
We saw the contract in your room. We figured that you wanted to sign a deal with me, but we're missing something.
It's illegal to go through other people's belongings without their consent.
If you were in our shoes, you'd have done the same thing.
I like that you stick to your guns, Miss Page. That's a fine quality in a woman. But it doesn't change the fact that you went through my belongings.
Sam, you thought you needed to lock Dr. Cat up. We thought we needed to search your room. Simple as that. Now, why don't you tell us what you're searching for?
I'm looking for a special stamp that was assigned to me by the government.
And you've been searching here for an hour? Did you consider checking the remains of the boat?
I would, if I could fit into that damn diving suit.
So, Sam, you really want to make a deal with me on the government's behalf?
That was my initial plan, if what you claimed about the project was true. But if you decide to sign it without the stamp, I won't be able to make it official.
The stamp does sound important. Maybe I should take a dive then. Perhaps it sank with the boat?
Please do, Carla. Sam and I will continue the search here.
I figured it'd be down here. found your stamp, Admiral.
Finally. For a moment, I thought it was lost for good. Pass it over. Thank you, Miss Page. Let's head to my suite, get a roof over our heads. I'd prefer not to delay discussing the contract, given recent events.
Agreed. Let's go.
So, Reuben, as you know, I was given the authority to make a deal with you. After what I've seen and all the data you've shared with me, I have reached the conclusion that this is legitimate. So, I'd like you to sign a contract with the government.
First, you need to explain to me what terms we're talking about here.
Of course, but do we need Ms. Page to be here for this?
I'll just go.
I'd like her to stay, Sam. After all, we'll be making history with this contract, and I'd like someone to witness it.
All right, she can stay. But she has to sign a non-disclosure agreement before we continue. What's spoken in this room stays in this room.
Fine, I'll sign it.
Good. I've already had the paperwork prepared for this situation. You'll find it on the table.
Since Reuben wants me to, I'll sign the agreement. Since Reuben wants me... Signed. Satisfied?
Not in the slightest.
Samuel, would you like to continue explaining the terms?
Of course. First of all, the public will be kept in the dark about the project for another couple of years. We'd like to ensure that we know exactly how it works first.
What about everyone else on the island?
When we're back on the mainland, they'll have to sign an agreement to keep their mouths shut.
So the government wants to keep the project hidden until they know more about it? Let me think.
I agree with the Admiral. The project should be kept hidden from the public for now. First, the project could still be dangerous. Second, the more people know about it, the more people will try to abuse it for their own gain.
See, Reuben? Even Ms. Page agrees.
I think I got it. Sam, let's move on to the next condition.
All right. Next, the U.S. government will acquire the exclusive rights to distribute and produce the serum. That way, all logistic and other development costs will be covered by us.
Even if all the costs are covered, I'm not sure I want the U.S. to have full control over who gets the serum.
I believe the government will know how to distribute it justly and fairly, more so than a private company.
Of course we will. The whole system is built upon fairness.
Sure, I'd like to believe that too. Let's move on to the next condition.
The last major thing is that your company will remain accountable for the product.
So basically, if the effects of the serum aren't what we expect, the government will wash their hands of it.
Reuben, if you trust what you made, then you know there's nothing to worry about.
Of course I trust it. Some of the world's greatest scientists helped me design it. If anyone could pull it off, it would be me and my team. All right, Sam. I've made my decision. I'll look over the contract tonight. If I don't find any issues, I'll sign it tomorrow.
Haha, that's what I like to hear. Trust me when I say that there won't be any issues. All our cards are on the table.
Now that's settled, would you mind letting Dr. Cat out, Admiral?
I said that I'd let her out, and I will. I'm a man of my word.
Thank you, Sam. Carla, we won't be able to do much else tonight. Let's continue the investigation tomorrow.
All right. Stay safe until then. I'll see you tomorrow. Another day? Another mystery to solve. Oh, seems I just got a new message.
Carla, I'm glad you got here so quickly. The software on the laptop finally finished decrypting the USB key we found in Portia's suite.
Did it contain anything that could help our investigation?
That's what I was about to find out. There are a bunch of folders in here, but they're all empty.
What? How could that be?
The USB security system might have wiped it as a countermeasure. Wait, it looks like something remained. It looks like...
Like a guide?
Yes, information about a ring to conceal liquid in it.
Wait, could this be what was used to poison you?
My thoughts exactly.
It looks like the ring I found on Freddy.
Do you have it on you? The ring looks identical to the one in the photo. Apparently, the top part of the ring opens up. There should be a small button at the bottom. Try to press it, but be careful. There might still be some poison in it.
The button is there, but it won't budge.
It might be broken. Let me have a look at it. The mechanism is definitely stuck. I could try to break it open, but I might damage the inside even further.
There has to be a better way to go about this. Maybe we can use something to open it?
There's a narrow gap between the top and bottom parts of the ring. Maybe with a microfiber or fine fish line, I could get it open.
Any ideas where we could get some?
I'm sure there's some fish line lying around in the boathouse.
All right, I'll go and get it.
Thanks, Carla. I'll see if there's anything else I can use in the meantime.
Need to start the engine first. Hopefully, it will do the trick. Did you manage to open the ring?
Unfortunately, no. Any luck with the fish line?
Yeah, I have it with me.
Great. Please, pass it over. To be on the safe side, I'll go and get some safety equipment and try to open it in the workshop.
Should I join you?
It's fine. I can do this by myself. I'll text you when I'm done.
Last time we were here, I didn't have time to look around. So many books. What is Reuben hiding behind that curtain? It's his family tree. Though, some of the pieces are missing. Maybe Reuben keeps them in one of the drawers. The missing pieces might be inside, but it's locked. A complete Navarro family tree. I'm definitely taking a photo of it. I'd love to see more photos of his family. Could that be a photo album? Aw, Reuben looked so cute. Reuben's parents seemed so happy. Reuben was a surfer? Cool. Aw, Reuben looked so cute. Wait, what? Is that my mom? Why does Reuben have a photo with her? I should take this photo with me. Reuben has some explaining to do.
Carla, I was just about to text you. I opened the ring.
Right, the ring. Find anything inside?
Hopefully, traces of poison. But I need to analyze them to be sure.
Are you going to use the same handheld analyzer we used for the fake antidote?
No, it's not designed to analyze such small quantities. We need to do a chemical trace analysis. The good news is that I have such a device.
If there is good news, there must be bad too.
The device is in the laboratory that got trashed recently. I'm uncertain whether it was damaged or not. It's quite sensitive.
What are we waiting for then? Let's go to the lab.
Good. The device wasn't damaged during the break-in. I'll set everything up. In the meantime, could you look for a tablet?
A tablet? Like a touch screen one?
Yes. It's a white touchpad tablet. The analysis results will be sent to it.
All right, I'll have a look. It won't light without gas. Now I can boil something on it. I need something to neutralize the spillage first. I'm not sure if this is it, but I found a tablet.
Let me have a look at it. Yes, this is the one. The data from the analysis has already started coming in. Interesting. I recognize a few of the compounds. These compounds can be used to incapacitate a person within minutes after contact. But they're not lethal in small doses.
I'm not sure I understand what you are going for here.
I think that whoever poisoned me didn't intend to kill me.
Are you forgetting that you almost died from it?
I'm not. But if the dosage was lethal, I would have died within minutes. I believe they wanted to keep me alive, but immobilized, so as not to interfere with their plans. Still, one thing remains unclear. If the poison was non-lethal, it was still slowly chipping away at my health until I reached critical condition.
Well, the ring is broken. Could they have overdosed you by accident?
Either that, or I had a reaction to the poison that the culprit did not anticipate. Whatever the case, thanks to you and the miraculous, I made a rather quick recovery.
I bet they didn't see that coming.
The culprit is only human, and we all make miscalculations.
Ruben, there's one more thing I'd like to talk with you about before moving forward with the investigation.
Okay, what is it?
I found this photo in the library. Could you tell me who is in the photo next to you?
Sure, let me have a look. Carla, I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I know Marianne, your mom.
When did you and my mom get acquainted?
It was a long time ago, back when I was still a student in London. I can still remember the first time I spoke with her.
Wait, did you have feelings for my mom?
I won't hide it. I did. But she returned them, and we spent a lot of time together.
No way. I'm sure my mom would have mentioned that she dated one of the smartest and richest guys around. Even when I told her that I was going over to your island, she kept quiet.
I asked Marianne not to tell you anything.
I don't get it. Why would you ask her to keep quiet about this?
We agreed that it'd be better if I told you myself.
Tell me what, Ruben?
Carla, I am your biological father.
I can't believe it. I don't know what to say.
Carla.
I'm sorry, Ruben. I can't do this right now. This is too much. I need some space. I can't stay in the same room with him. Why is this happening? I already have a loving family. I can't even give them a call from this damn island. I wish I could see them right now. I think I have a picture of them somewhere in my luggage.